My name is Kirsten Grant, and I'm the program manager at Acres of Diamonds. Acres of Diamonds exists to help homeless women and their kids discover the life that God created them for. We can get up to 6 or 7 housing calls per day. That's families looking for housing. Acres of Diamonds is more than just a homeless shelter or a transitional housing program. With so much need out there, we're looking for the women that really want life transformation. They really want to engage with us in what we can offer them. What I've learned since working at Acres is that there isn't one story about poverty, one story about how women become homeless. Every woman who comes to Acres has a unique story and a unique way that God is working to transform her life.
Well, I grew up here in Duval on 5 acres with 2 brothers, and my mom and my father. Had a very supportive mother, not so supportive father. He's pretty hard to grow up with, shaming us a lot. I'd have to say I felt not good enough and not loved by my dad. Definitely my mom, she tried to overcompensate for that and give us extra love. Growing up with a dad who didn't love me, I couldn't quite understand a father in heaven loving me. So I didn't get it. I thought that I knew he was real, and I just didn't feel I deserved it or I was worthy of love from God. And so that led me down pretty sad, lonely path of using. I started experimenting with drugs and alcohol when I was 11. On my 13th birthday, I tried meth for the first time. Fell in love with my boyfriend at 14 and ran away with him. He was a major meth addict and would get meth-induced psychosis. A lot of abuse. At the hospital, they sent me home with a bottle of Percocet, and I liked the way they made me feel. I felt, I didn't have to feel any pain. His dad would disappear, sometimes for weeks, so these doctors would just give me pills whenever I wanted. You know, I could manipulate. I learned to manipulate and lie to cover up my addiction and keep my using going. No, that's how powerful it is. That's how powerful drugs are, is that your morals, even though you still have them and you're crying from the inside, you kind of stuff your spirit so small that all the screaming and crying that's going on does not do anything when you're sick and you need to get your body physically able to even get up to get your kid ready for school, you know? Rock bottom for me was living on couches, selling drugs for people to keep myself high, and the absence of my son, giving up being a mom for a little while was really hard. They were talking to me saying that going into a sober living home, like an Oxford house, was really crucial to recovery. And I said, I know where I want to go. I want to go to this Christian women's transitional house called Acres of Diamonds. And I, raved about the place to them. I was like, I love it there. I know that now that I'm clean and I am on my path to recovery, that their program's going to work for me. And so far it's been amazing, like amazing. I really value Acres a lot, and I know that it wouldn't run without the help of donors in our community. One time we were out of food in the freezer, and we kind of didn't really know what we were gonna do, and these women just came in and brought all of this food from Costco, all these big things of meat, and then someone else brought a bunch of chicken, but like the giving is huge for us. We wouldn't be able to survive without it. And as we learn to become self-sufficient, we need that support, you know? And I'm grateful that there is a place like Acres of Diamonds that can teach me to become self-sufficient and then one day give back in the way that we've been given to, you know?